Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm back from New York and the first video that I'm obviously going to film that's a sit down video since being back is going to be a Sephora haul. I'm going to mix this in with stuff that I got in Macy's as well because I'm going to do another haul which is going to involve my drugstore makeup that I got, stuff that I got from Ulta, and also stuff from Target and little bits and pieces from like little gift shops and things here and there, Bath and Body Works too. So I didn't know how to split them. I've decided that this is the best way to do that. If you are interested, then please carry on watching. I'm going to start with the Sephora stuff, and also I'm still kind of full up with a cold. So if my voice kind of tails off or I sound like I've got a cold, it's because I have. So anyway, let's get into the makeup. The first bag that I'm going to delve into is probably the most bashed bag out of them all. I wanted to bring the bags back so that I could create a thumbnail with the Sephora bag in it and also to show you guys. So I'm going to start off with my point perks, which basically in Sephora is quite like a Boots card. If you're from the UK, when you buy things you get points, and then you can, rather than having to spend back in Sephora, you get little point perks. So there are some that are worth 100 points, some that are worth 500, and obviously the more you get for the more points, if that makes sense. So there wasn't anything for a 500 point perk that I wanted while we were there, but I got a couple of 100 point ones, and the first thing is a Murad Eye Lift Firming Treatment. I've never used this brand before. I'm always after new eye cream, so I thought that this was quite a nice little sample to get, so I picked this one. And then one that I'm really excited to try, because I nearly bought the full size of this from Ulta whilst we were there, is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. And this is talked about so much on YouTube. It's supposed to be amazing, but I think the full size one was like $34, and I don't use CC creams that often. I like a full coverage foundation. So this obviously is great for holidays and things like that, so I'm going to test it out then when we go away, when I don't want to put that much makeup on my face. This I definitely wanted as a point perk because I've wanted to try it for so long. And then a couple of Sephora's own things. I got a couple of their eye masks, and these are Perfecting and Brightening. This is the pearl one. So I got these for my mum and my sisters as well to bring back as a present. I've never used them, but I've always been intrigued by using an eye mask. And I think you just pop these on under here and they hopefully are going to perfect and brighten like they say. These are about $6 each, so not too pricey. Okay, I also chose a brush, but I'm going to come back to that at the end because I think I'm going to have to pick the packaging off and it's going to chip all my nail varnish, so I'm going to leave this one till the end. Also from Sephora's own brand, I chose their False Lash Applicator, which to me, it seems a little bit extreme because I've always used tweezers, but the more I see people use these in videos on YouTube, the more I want to try some for myself. It just makes it look that much easier applying false lashes. So they come in a little box like this. I will open it so that you can see a little bit better what they actually are. Basically, it's got a little sponge at one end which helps you press in the lashes to your lash line, and then they're easier to hold the way that they are shaped, and then at the end they've got like a rounded little applicator which obviously helps you pick up the false lashes and then pop them on. So I will probably be using these in videos to come and let you know what I think of them. It might just be a gimmick, but I fell for it, so I got those. And I got a couple of liquid lipsticks. The first one is from NARS, and this is their Velvet Lip Glide, and I got this in the shade Bound. I've had my eyes on these for ages, and I just thought that I'd get one while I was in Sephora because they had the shade that I wanted. They've sold out quite a lot over here, and they've been very popular. The colour is a very beautiful mauve pink. These look so gorgeous. I'm hoping that the formula of these is going to be something that I really like. So I picked up that one, and then I can't remember all the prices and stuff for any of this, but I'll leave everything linked where I can down below so you can go and have a look. This next one is from Anastasia, and this is their Ashton liquid lipstick. And I picked up this one because I thought this was the one that I wanted, that I'd had on my wish list that I wanted to get whilst I was out there. Turns out it wasn't this one, it was a different one which I've got in my Ulta bag because that's where I bought it. But I still do really love this shade, so I didn't take it back. Beautiful again, really like it, and I do like the formula of Anastasia liquid lipsticks. They're not the best, but when I see a colour that's slightly more unusual, then it kind of draws me in. Just do the last piece of makeup that I got from Sephora before I go into skincare, and then I'll do the Macy's stuff. So I didn't actually buy that much makeup from Sephora. I'm quite impressed with myself. This is something that I've wanted for so long. It sold out over here because it was limited edition, and I've been on the Cult Beauty wait list for however many months, and it never comes back in stock. So I picked it up whilst I was in Sephora. This is the Becca collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and this is the Champagne Splits. I got the shade Prosecco with Amaretto. So basically, obviously she has the really, really famous Champagne Pop highlighter, which I've got and I love. They came out with these ones, which they're in slightly more glamorous packaging, so it's gold rather than the matte grey. And then inside you get a highlighter. I always open these from the wrong side. You get a highlighter on one side and the blush on the other. So these are the colour combinations that I chose. They have 2 with Champagne Pop and 2 with Prosecco Pop, and then the blushes are different in each one. Because I've already got Champagne Pop, I thought I'd try Prosecco Pop, which is a much more golden highlighter. And then this blusher is just my favourite shade of blusher. I love the more browny peach tones when it comes to blush. So this one just screamed at me, and I've wanted it for so long, and now I've finally got it and I can't wait to use it. I mean, I could sit here and say it's going to be great for travelling because it's a little duo, but even if it wasn't, I still love it because it's so beautiful. Last couple of items are skincare, and they're slightly more splurgier items. This one is from Glam Glow, and I tried to get this delivered. I made a Sephora order months ago, and before we booked New York, and I tried to get this delivered, but you can't get some things delivered depending on what's in it from the States. So this is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturiser, and this is it's in the shade Nude Glow, but I think they're all the same. So it's in this little pink box, and I'm gonna open it and show you what it's like. I've seen people like Nikki Tutorials use this, Jaclyn Hill, and they all really like it. I think Nicole Guerrero uses it too. Some of my favourite YouTubers rave about this, and it's a moisturiser, but it's also a kind of like illuminating base. So it's kind of an all-round product, which you all know that I love. It looks like a really gorgeous product. You can see in the cream how illuminating it's going to be once it's on the skin, and I will definitely use this in a video coming up so that you can see what it looks like, how it applies, and what I think about it. If you want to see like a first impressions video from any of this stuff or anything like that, if you've got any ideas how I can film some of this stuff and the stuff that I've got to show you from the drugstore in another video, let me know in the comments because I'm open to ideas. And then this last one is a gift set, and I love the Sephora gift sets where they have like loads of little minis that you can get, and it means you can try loads of things at once for a reduced amount of money. And none of them caught my eye this time really, apart from this one from Tatcha, and this is the I don't know if it's Tatcha or Tatcha. We'll go with Tatcha. This is the Tatcha bestseller. Should we say Tatcha? I don't know. Tatcha. This is the Tatcha bestseller set, The Art of Geisha Pure Skin. So I've never used any Tatcha skincare before, and I've heard a lot about this glowy skin mist, but it's quite pricey on its own, and it's essentially a spray mist. And I mean, I bought into the Smashbox Primer Water. I don't really think it does anything amazing, so I didn't want it to be a waste of money. But by doing this, there's another, I think it's a Glow Water Moisturiser that I wanted to try, but I thought I'd give the brand a go before I invested any more. And this one, it comes with a one-step cleansing oil, the polished classic rice enzyme powder, which I think is a facial scrub, the dewy skin mist, and also a moisturiser. So it's got everything in here in a skincare kit that you would need. This one was $59 and it's $75 value, so I'm really, really excited to try this. So once you open the box up, you've got the products inside, and they're quite good sizes, to be honest. They're not tiny, so I'm quite pleased with this, and I can't wait to try it out and let you all know what I think. I think I'll do a blog post on these. I love this little set. I don't know if it's limited edition or not, but if it's available where you are, I definitely recommend it. Well, I've not used anything yet, but I think it's good value for money. Okay, I've managed to get the little casing off my Sephora brush, and this is the Pro Tapered Crease Brush. So this is a very tapered little fluffy brush, which I think is going to be great for crease work and just blending out eyeshadow, but to be quite precise rather than just kind of like blending it everywhere. I love the Sephora Pro brushes, so I just thought I'd add this one to my collection. Now I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I got while we were in MACY'S, and the first is makeup, which you can actually get in the UK, but I think they've sold out of these in quite a lot of places, and because I saw them there and then, I just thought I'm going to get them. We were in MACY'S for the Black Friday sale. These didn't actually have any money off or anything like that, but this is part of the MAC Nutcracker collection for Christmas. So you get 4 little pigments in here, and I can't remember how much they were, but I will link them. You get kind of like a frosty champagne-y colour, one that's a little bit more rose gold, a little bit more bronze, and then this one is a glitter, and this is more of a, this one is more kind of like a burnt orangey red copper kind of colour. I love them all. I can't wait to use them all. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this little set, so I picked those up. They also do a different set. This one is the Sweet Bronze Pigments and Glitter Kit, but they also have another one with different shades in too. If you hear a strange noise that's gone on in the background, the heating's just come on, so it's the radiators switching themselves on. But last but certainly not least, I know that's really cliche to say, but this is my favourite purchase that we made while we were in New York, and favourite purchase that I've made in a long time. So when we were on honeymoon, we were in New York and Tom bought me a Kate Spade purse, and for some reason I chose a bright pink one. It was either that or it was like a baby blue, which every single day I've regretted not getting the blue one, because bright pink isn't really me, and I don't really know what made me, I mean I was a different person a couple of years ago, but I don't really know what made me choose the pink one. And ever since then I've been saying that I would like to get a Kate Spade bag, just to kind of have a really nice bag that's something a little bit different and that's an investment, but they're so expensive. But when we were in MACY'S on Black Friday, they had 25% off everything in Kate Spade. So I went round, and at first I thought I wanted to get one of the black, more like square tote bags, because I could wear it with most outfits. It's quite classy, it's never going to go out of fashion. But it just seemed not very me. I don't often use big bags like that, and I don't often use black bags. So I just said to Tom, I'm not going to get one for the sake of it. Yes, there's 25% off, but I'm not just going to buy something because there's discount, even though it was an amazing deal. And then when we were leaving the part of the section of MACY'S that Kate Spade's store was, I saw this bag hanging up, and I was like, Thomas, I absolutely love that bag, and I genuinely 100% fell in love with it there and then, and it just seemed like it was meant to be. I know it's a handbag, but if you like handbags, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, so I got treated and I got this Kate Spade bag. So it comes in a little, I've never had a bag that comes in a bag before, I'll just say that to start off with, and it comes in this little kind of like chocolatey brown Kate Spade bag. And it says here, she tucked her coral lipstick away and floated back to the party. Just a little quote by Kate Spade. I'm not quite sure what style this is or the colour or anything. I'll try and work it out from the label, and I'll leave it down below in the description box so that you can see a little bit better. And I really hope you all love this as much as I do, and that you can see that it's a very me bag. I really hope, because I love it. So I've built it up enough now. This is the bag that I chose. So it's kind of like this mauve, very light purple colour, very similar to the jumper that I've got on today, which I didn't do on purpose. And then it's got the Kate Spade little detail in there, and then you push up the little thing from the bottom, and then it's got a little bit of Kate Spade detailing on the thing there, and then inside it's kind of like a good size, but not too big, not too small, a perfect everyday bag. It's got a little phone compartment there. I just love it so much, and then obviously the strap is long but also adjustable. I love this so much. It's the perfect size, perfect shade, and I don't feel like it was an impulse buy. I fell in love with it, and I still love it now, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, and I just can't wait to use it, and I adore it so much. That's everything that I got from Sephora and MACY'S whilst we were in New York. Please give this video a thumbs up if you do want to see the drugstore haul and the other little bits that I got whilst we were there. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I am trying. I know I say this in nearly every video, but I just want to improve so much, and my blog's just had a redesign. I've got so much content planned, and also so many giveaways planned. I just want this to carry on being as exciting, as amazing as it has been already. I'm so passionate about it and about you all. You're all amazing. Please do subscribe. Tomorrow's video is going to be another vlog, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.